Hello everyone. So first, let me introduce myself. My name is Ryan Kansar Bisam. I'm from 1296 and present number 31. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a perfect medium steak. So first, let's go straight into the kitchen.
Okay, so now after you're in the kitchen, you need to first prepare all of your ingredients and tools. And for the ingredients, the first one is you will need a steak, butter, thyme, rosemary, garlic, and black pepper, and some salt. And for the tools, you will need a sharp knife, a spoon, tongs, and a pan. So after that, the next step is actually to grind the steak using a napkin or a towel. And for this instance, I'm gonna use a napkin. So you just need to grind the steak just by tapping it, but you can't actually grind the steak fully because you will still need to have a little bit of juice left. Okay, so before we actually begin to season the steak, we need to preheat the pan for at least 5 minutes using oil. And the oil I'm going to use is actually canola oil, but you can use another type of oil such as sunflower oil, and you can use 1 or 2 tablespoons worth of oil. Okay, so now I'm actually going to season the steak with some black pepper and salt. I'm going to start off with salt. However much salt you prefer is fine, but I'm going to warn you that you need a kind of a lot of seasoning if you actually want to taste the steak and not make the steak bland. So yeah, I'm just warning you. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, and I'm going to put more later. And then I'm going to put some black pepper. Just like the salt, you need to put in kind of a lot so you can actually taste it. Oh yeah, and don't forget to season both sides of the steak and the sides, so you can actually get it on every piece of the steak. Just like I said, we need to heat the pan for at least 5 minutes so we can hear the steak sizzle. Now after heating the pan for at least 5 minutes, you can take the steak and put it in the pan on one side for at least 1 minute. And now after 1 or 2 minutes, you can flip it on the other side so the first side does not get burnt. Now, while waiting for the other side to cook, we can crush our garlics. I'm going to crush 2 garlics, and make sure to be very careful because you can slide your hand into the knife if it slips. You just need to push down on it once until you hear the pop sound, and then you can just set it aside on another plate. So now after you have cracked the garlic, you can put down the garlic, rosemary, thyme, and some butter. And this process is called basting, which is basically just seasoning the steak with butter. And in this clip, I'm only putting down one butter and 1 garlic, but I'm actually going to use more in the next one. Now after the butter has kind of melted, you can put the butter on top of the steak over and over. So this is basically just to flavor up the steak, moisten the steak, and for the texture to be much better than it will be without you basting it. And of course you need to do this on both sides. And now after you've done basting your steak and cooking it, you need to actually rest it for at least 5 minutes because it needs to reabsorb the juice again, and because it's actually still in the process of cooking. So we can't just cut it right now because it's still in the process of cooking, and we need to let it cool down for a little more. Now after letting it rest, you can actually cut the steak, and what I recommend is you cutting it against the grain, because what it does is it actually tenderizes the meat and makes it easier to chew. Of course you can cut it however you like, but that's just what I recommend personally. And in the end, you will have your perfect medium steak. That's all guys, thank you.